Well, here's a preview of the Williams Renault FW19, which is an all-new car that carries on the themes of the successful FW17 and 18 models. Frank Williams was pleased that his cars are the ones that all other teams seem to look to as the standard setters. Adrian Newey's input has now been reduced with his estrangement from the team, which is a great loss to the reigning champions. Recruit Heinz-Harald Frentzen is cautious.
I think it's going to be difficult only to be an insider, I think, knowing what is the difference of this car.
Technical director Patrick Head has announced new features on the car for this season, which may not be the last to run a Renault engine, and he described to Four Wheels Good the new rear impact tests.
Well, there's a new transmission and the new rear impact structure, which is a test we have to fulfill this year. It's a very severe test because basically we have to absorb the same amount of energy as we do in the frontal impact test, but for aerodynamic reasons there's pressure to make the energy absorbing device as small as possible on the back. So a lot of work has gone into that, and we actually did pass the mandatory crash test about 2 days ago.
Pre-season testing has shown that times have been very close among all the teams. Well, Jordan has an all-new driver lineup and a rather aggressive paint scheme for their latest Peugeot-powered car. Once again, this is a crucial year for Jordan, who need that Grand Prix win to establish themselves in the top rank. And they've gone for two fairly inexperienced drivers, Ralf Schumacher and Giancarlo Fisichella. They've managed plenty of testing, and Schumacher described to us his first time in a Formula One car not as daunting as he thought, following some advice from brother Michael.
I expected a lot more different, because when I talked to Michael, he said, well, when you sit in the Formula One car first time, you just think it is amazing power and you just wanted to jump out because it's so different. But then I went out those time with the McLaren and I shift careful in the third gear, and then I put my foot on the throttle, very careful, and then I was on full throttle, but I didn't realize it. So, it wasn't that amazing like I expected it.
Well, obviously the advantage is, particularly when they're so quick, that they will make mistakes, of course, and they will push each other to unbelievable lengths. So there will be times that will be a little bit frustrating, but the opposite side to that is when they do get it right, it will be something worth watching. I mean, there will be fireworks, they will be pushing each other, they'll make the team work very hard.
Noticed how grey Eddie Jordan's hair is getting these days? Well, no doubt he hopes that combination will bring that elusive first win to prevent his hair from turning any greyer. Here's a reminder of the calendar. That race is on March the 9th. The circus heads to South America and then into Europe.